is a triple threat steel cage match. Making her way to the ring from Adelaide, Australia, the WWE Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley.
Ripley may just be one of the most intimidating presences WWE has ever experienced in either division. She strikes pure, unbridled fear straight into the hearts of her opposition.
Yeah, it's almost impossible not to second-guess yourself when you're taking on Rhea Ripley. She can just seem unstoppable at times.
I think Ripley has done all she can to cultivate the aura of fear. There's a mental aspect to her game that you can't overlook.
Rhea Ripley is ready for the nightmare to begin.
Oof, it's about to get hot in here.
Oh, compose yourself, Saxton.
First, from Miami, Florida, Lola
Vice had a successful MMA career as a flyweight before arriving here.
Yeah, and Lola has all the in-ring skills and fighting spirit to succeed in WWE. Lola Vice looks ready to set the world on fire.
She has the makings of a top superstar. Prepare for complete and utter domination. The irresistible force.
and from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
Nia Jax has targeted everyone in the women's locker room.
Whether it be as a singles or tag team competitor, Jax has dominated and reached the very top.
Indeed, Nia Jax has become an unrelenting, remorseless powerhouse.
Nia Jax straight up runs things in the women's division.
Going to impose her will on anyone in that ring tonight. Here we go, and this steel cage match is expected to be a brutal one tonight. Tonight, the ring will be filled with Rhea Ripley, Lola Vice, and Nia Jax.
This is a dangerous match, you guys. The steel cage is a friend to no one. You understand what it's like being a friend to no one, right, Saxton?
Wait, you take that back, Corey.
Russian leg sweep. Ooh.
Grapevining the legs. Kick to the body. Oh, what a crash.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Targeting the throat there.
What a headbutt.
Oh, look at this. This is outrageous power.
Power bomb. Just a blitz of offense on Vice here.
Vice needs to find the best play in her playbook now.
Triple threats are so mentally and physically draining. How do you keep the pressure from getting to you, Corey?
In a triple threat, you have to play offense and defense at the same time. If you want to make it through, you got to have real mental toughness and just trust your instincts. There's no time to think, only time to act. It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed.
Ooh, dropped right on their face.
Punch connects.
There's possibly an example of Lola underestimating her opponent.
Ripley's not playing nice right now. This is that take no prisoners attitude we talked about earlier. Clubbing blow.
Wait for it. Boom! Alabama slam. The amount of force behind that is enough to knock a normal person out. Nia Jax, so powerful, so dominant. Oh, man. That looks like it hurts. Showing out their deadlifting prowess and just tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here.
And a slap for the exclamation point.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Has to find a way out of this. Devastating kick. Oh, look at this. Showing off with a big flex. And then
and a stomp right to the back. Looking for more damage here.
Release. Going for a pin attempt.
She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got.
In the corner now. She doesn't want to stay there.
Nia Jax using her cranium as a weapon, and things are about to get a whole lot worse. Jax hits the Annihilator. Jax on the verge here.
Could be nap time. And now the panic.
oh, can she get out of this situation? Rolls over. And does. What a counter. Ooh.
You have got to be kidding me. A deadlift military press. This is unreal power.
Rhea Ripley.
Rhea with the riptide.
This could put a stop to Nia.
Kick out. Oh, my God.
You gotta be kidding me. What just happened?
I don't know, but I think it just blew the roof off this arena.
And Ripley is stunned right now. So many opponents have fallen to that move, but not this one.
Taking it step by step, climbing onwards and upwards.
Powerbomb! She got sent back to the mat. Hard.
She picked her opponent off the cage. Now she has become the aggressor. Going after the arm here.
Catches an uppercut.
And Jax got taken to task right there. Boom, what a punch!
Reaching their opponent, and look at these multiple knee strikes.
Ripley uncorking a clothesline. And another ripcord position. Drop kick.
Isolating their opponent's arm, and
Oh, stop right to the hand.
showing out their deadlifting prowess and just
Tossing them aside.
Hooked up and
Backdrop suplex. Producing a trampoline. Right in the elbow, nailed it. Stunned cold with a jackhammer into the cover. And she thwarts the pin attempt and won.
unbelievable display of will in the late stages of this matchup. Oh man, just punishing. Reaching their opponent, and look at these.
and a series of vicious knee strikes to the body. Lola Vice now putting her opponent in position. Here it comes.
The 305.
Has Lola settled this?
And into the cover. And she just broken up that pin. Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. really continuing to take a beating in this match.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense will even matter at this point.
Turn Nia Jax around there. And saw what was coming there.
Muscled all the way up and powerbomb. Will that overtake Lola? Looking for more damage here.
Release back suplex. Fireman's carry.
And a front slam to follow.
Vice. Knee.
Axe kick.
Pin. This could be it.
Stopping the ref's count there.
Into the cage with fury. Great counter by Vice. I don't think any of these superstars are going to show any quit at this point.
Never say die to the full display. Ooh. Nia's in big jeopardy here.
With a 305.
Has Lola settled this? Looking to apply an agonizing armbar stretch.
Big double axe handle.
And Nia getting shot down again as this match goes on.
Yeah, Jax may have been overlooking the opposition coming into this, and she could pay dearly for it.
She's taking off up the side of the cage here.
Looking to keep steady, keep balanced.
This could be the end for Ripley. Kicks out before the 2 count.
I'm happy she did. I don't want this match to end.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
Nia Jax taunting her opponent. That could make an opening for her.
A little rope assistance. Attacking the arm.
Sleeper slam. She's going for the cover. And she breaks up the pin.
Looking for the sleeper. It's cinched in. Into a neck breaker. Very well done. Showing off her well-educated feet and finishing off with an enziguri.
There's the heel kick. Ooh.
And now going to start the climb up the cage.
Making a move, but is it the right moment?
She's looking to ascend the cage now. Perched here on the highest point of the cage. And she's on top of the cage. This is her moment to escape.
I don't envy her position.
I can't watch.
Boom. Will she complete her escape? Just have to get over the top here.
And I think getting up there took everything she had. Does she have strength left to get down now?
Trying to make their way out of the cage. Oh, and crashing a long way down.
Rhea Ripley electric chair.
Driven down face first. Strong form. And looking to cause some damage by attacking the skull.
Oh, my goodness.
This packed house is going absolutely nuts.
They don't want this match to end.
Oh, walloped by a huge club. Sidewalk slam. Cover. We have a cover.
She pops the shoulder up and one.
Still has a great amount of fight in them. Not going to let it end like this.
Didn't go to plan for Jax. Being placed in the corner here. Victory kick.
somehow, some way, we have a winner.
But they are feeling the effects of that brutal cage.
Triple threat matches tend to live up to the hype, and this one was no different, you guys.
And here we go for this one as brutality surrounds the ring in the form of a steel cage. Tonight the ring will be filled with Rhea Ripley, Lola Vice, and Nia Jax.
A true test of will is about to unfold before us in one of the harshest matches WWE has to offer.
Look out for well-educated feet and finishing off with an enziguri. And she's set right into that corner.
Great reversal from Jax.
So strong. Fireman's carry. And a foot slam to follow.
So much carnage can happen inside the steel cage. Corey, what is a safe strategy in this one?
I don't think safety is a concern inside the cage. You need to embrace the carnage and inflict as much damage as possible, or you're the one who's going to end up staring at the lights in the end.
Perfectly aimed strike from Nia Jax. Tying up the legs now. Oh, looking for the surfboard. Oh.
Into a face crusher.
Setting up for something here.
Oh, right to the throat.
Like a brick wall running into you.
Big blow could be felt throughout the arena.
Hoisted up high here. Oh, right to the throat. Oof. Ripley's strength being nullified with moves like that.
She knew what was in store when she stepped into that cage. Oh, Alabama slam. That move had the amount of force akin to a natural disaster.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
They're showing blatant disregard for their opponent. Into the cage.
Lola's been on the receiving end for a bit now.
Vice is breaking down a bit, taking it nice and steady, trying to make it to the top.
Trying to escape the cage.
She fell a bit awkward from the cage there. Something to keep an eye on. Now you have to recover. How you bounce back from this might decide the match.
She counters it.
Oh, that can flatten you.
That's to knock all the wind out of you. She's headed up, attempting to climb the wall of the cage.
Trying to stay sure-footed on the way up.
Boom. The face has been planted.
Brutal club.
It knew what was coming there. A flat-out power into the scoop slam.
There's the kick.
Will this be enough?
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy. She is still very much in this. we're about to see it. Marshals him all the way up. Got the set up, and there's the powerbomb.
And now it's all Nia.
And she knew Ripley's game plan.
Getting back to her feet, but maybe only for a moment.
Oh, this, what a headbutt. Power slam.
Her endurance is really being tested now.
I mean, at this point in a triple threat, you could be a lot worse off.
Each inch you climb puts you in more of a precarious position.
All her progress comes crashing down.
She wasn't going to let her opponent make it to the top.
Stuck in the tree of woe and just having their face stomped. Oh, what a clothesline. Measured elbow drop.
Choosing to climb up the wall of the cage here.
Opportunity is just a few feet away now.
Looks like she's going to climb the steel cage. Finally reaching the top of the cage here. She's trying. Half her body's over the top of the cage.
She spent a lot of energy getting up there. Does she have enough to get out?
Scrambling up the cage wall now.
Oh,
Face full of steel. Crashing to the mat.
oh, look at this. Hair pull mat slam.
Gets slammed down.
Forearm club.
Oh, back elbow. Totally helpless at the moment. Straight impact.
Oh, this could be it. They can end it right here.
She fights her shoulder up before one.
What a jaw-dropping show of strength this late into the match.
Oh, Levi's sizing up her opponent.
Axe kick right to the spine.
305.
Does that finish Ripley for good?
Here's the pin.
Whoa! Very few superstars possess the fortitude to do what we just witnessed.
Very few? How about almost none? This match just went to the next level.
Was not able to seal the deal with her best move. Now she's asking, what more can I do? Lola turns that around.
From behind.
German suplex. Headbutt to the back of the neck. What a chancery. How much more can you take?
It's time to catch that second, maybe even third wind. Hoisted high above her head. And down. Trying to put this thing away. Shoulders down, roll up. Late in the match, but somehow has the incomparable power to kick out before the 1 count.
And she's returning fire.
While Nia Jax throws a hard punch.
Face buster.
Thunder it.
Shoulders down. Jax could be put away here. She puts an end to the pin attempt there.
Ooh.
Vicious forearm right in the skull.
Yokes up their opponent. Driven down with a sidewalk slam.
2.
And there's the survival of this steel cage match.
Here is your winner, Nia Jax.
I don't think anybody will question the toughness on display here tonight.
Takes a lot of guts to even set foot in the cage, but to win is even more impressive.
This is the kind of action you get when you put 3 hungry competitors in a match against one another, forcing them to battle for supremacy.
eliminations have completed, and the time has come for the steel cage match. This match about to get underway with Rhea Ripley, Lola Vice, and Nia Jax.
A steel cage match means two things: nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up.
The Grand Slam.
Oof.
A little rope assistance, punishing their opponent.
A weakened arm can limit you in so many ways, making it harder to execute on even simple attacks.
Oh my God. Picture perfect backbreaker.
What a forearm. Knee lift to the body. Nice. Double punch.
You know the old saying about the enemy of my enemy? I think we just saw that play out.
Samoa drop.
And Vice wasn't shown any mercy there.
We're going to see if she can handle the damage from a triple threat match.
Oh, by the hair, whipped across the ring.
That ain't right. No other way to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt a lot.
We know you have to watch your back at all times in a triple threat match. Any other advice, Corey?
Yeah, here's some for free. Let the other two superstars.
Nia Jax covers early.
Kick out before a two.
Still too early in this match. Ooh, what a nasty kick. Kick to the cranium of their opponent.
The disrespect can be tasted in their mouth.
And a slap, too.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
Real European uppercut.
Knee strike connects.
Here's the pin.
Pin broken up. She saw to that.
Bullseye. Oh, and back to the elbow. It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time. Boom, what a roundhouse.
Going for the legs, going right after the base.
Being hobbled like that, something to keep an eye on. Oh, ouch. Oh, right to the chest.
Triple kick with precision.
What a back elbow. Going to ascend the cage.
Launching. Frog splash, nailed it.
Nia Jax enduring suffering at the hands of...
Ripley has things right where she wants them. Here we go. Muscling up her opponent for riptide.
Ripley with an emphatic statement.
There's two.
There's the bell, and she survives this brutal cage match.
Here is your winner, Rhea Ripley.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Or at least what's left of one.
Celebrating now, visiting the medical facility tomorrow.
And if you ask that superstar right there, she simply wanted it more than the other two tonight. I don't know how true that is, but she certainly...
The time has come, and now these superstars will have to deal with the unforgiving steel of the steel cage match. This match about to get underway with Rhea Ripley, Lola Vice, and Nia Jax.
Each superstar now surrounded by
Oh, nice backslide. Pinning combination. Quick kick out from her there.
She's trying to get this thing done as quickly as possible.
Lift it up. What's next?
Square impact across the shoulder.
Good block.
Ouch.
Oh, look at this. Hair pull mat slam.
And gets sent right into the corner.
Oh, look at this.
Boot right to the throat. Goes waiting for the takedown. Oh, this, what a headbutt. A lot of hatred has led to this steel cage match. Corey, is that enough to propel one of these superstars to victory?
Simply, no, it's not, Cole. You have to be firing on all cylinders to win a cage match. Running on disdain alone is not enough.
What a shot by Nia Jax. Nia Jax covers early. And she kicks out.
Way too early.
Oh, flapjack.
Gosh, landing face first. Nia Jax taunting a fallen opponent. From behind. Back suplex. Arms trapped. One after the other.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Driven down.
Gets lifted into position.
Sit up powerbomb.
She gets put in the corner.
Putting her in a dangerous position.
Nia Jax beating down her opponent. Looks like she's going to climb.
I do not like the looks of this, Michael. Nia Jax from the middle rope has her opponent.
Jax with a Samoan drop.
Starting to climb up the steel cage.
The top of the cage is so close, yet so far. Trying to escape the cage.
Oh, no! From the top rope! And she's pulled down off the cage wall.
Could that prove to be a major setback deep into the match? Lands an elbow.
Twists the arm and a big boot to the guts.
She's climbing the cage now.
Not an easy climb, even when you aren't in the middle of a match.
Just like that, she turned it around. Oh, man. Down her DDT. Fighting back with everything she has.
This could be over right here. Oh, down, powerbomb. Will that overtake Lola? Ripley averts the attack.
Clothesline. And Jax got taken to task right there.
An eruption of offense from Ripley. Oh, and a stomp right to the back.
What's coming next?
A back suplex.
Back slide, shoulders down.
And she kicks out right away.
I'm having a hard time believing that one.
Devastating clothesline delivered by Rhea Ripley. Make it twice. And now maneuvers her opponent.
Vice. Knee. Followed by the axe kick. Boom! Roundhouse kick connects.
Knew what was coming there.
Ripcord.
Oh my goodness, nasty line. Two-handed choke
quick in.
305. That's one for Vice before.
Jax cannot be overpowered. Reversal on Vice.
She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got.
She might be nearing the end of her rope.
Yeah, she's really in trouble now. I don't know if she can turn it around. She saw that coming.
Wow, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Kick out just before 2.
These 1 counts are going to get harder and harder to kick out of. Muay Thai clinch. Multiple knee strikes. Driven down face first.
And staying with it, into the cover.
Sent to the corner.
Thunderous headbutt by Jax. And Nia is thinking about ending it right here. This'll do it.
Jax hits the Annihilator.
Bad spot for Ripley.
Things are looking a little rocky for her.
Reaching this point in the steel cage, everything's all starting to come to a head now.
It's been a hard-hitting affair here tonight.
These competitors are going to have trouble walking on their own after this one.
No more going up, seated at the top of the cage. And she's on top of the cage. This is her moment to escape.
This is her chance. She has to keep her cool.
Starting to ascend the steel cage.
Uh-oh, face first.
Crashing to the mat. She comes flying off the cage and back down to the ground.
Might have pulled something on that landing.
Looking to put this one away here. And still in this.
She just dug down deep there, but I don't know if she'll be able to do it again.
Oh, and a forearm.
Jax down into the cover.
There's the bell, and she survives this brutal cage match.
Here is your winner, Nia Jax.
An always thrilling steel cage match. Unpredictable to the very end, but there's the survivor.
3 women came into this match, but only one wanted it the most. You are looking at her.
This one will not be for the faint of heart as these superstars chose the steel cage match to settle their dispute tonight. This match about to get underway with Rhea Ripley, Lola Vice, and Nia Jax.
The thing about a steel cage match is as much as you can prepare yourself for the type of pain that'll be inflicted on you in a setting like this, none of that preparation actually matters once the bell rings and you're actually locked in the cage.
Like a brick wall running into you.
Goes into the corner.
And a well-timed counter.
Beautiful teamwork. Looks like they are putting aside their differences for now. Wonder how long this will last.
As long as it needs to, Saxton.
And starting to climb up the side of the cage.
You have to be cautious while climbing. Don't want to slip and fall.
Trying to make their way out of the cage.
Powerbomb. She's ripped from the cage wall.
That wasn't the kind of outcome she expected.
Mounted palm strikes.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught. Jax with great wherewithal.
How do you mentally prepare for the brutality of a steel cage match?
You have to find a way to let go of your own limits and stop thinking within the rule. Cover!
She kicks out before 1.
Yeah, it's going to take more than that.
Oh, by the hair! Whipped across the leg.
That ain't right. Just a perfect mix of pure power and bad intentions.
Placing her against the turnbuckle. Punch right to the face.
What a beat. It couldn't have felt good being shucked around like that. Shot block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. Just doing anything they can to chip away at the base.
A big kick to the gut.
And a thunderous forearm to follow.
And what now? Driving their opponent into the cage.
Back elbow.
Jeez, you see that? Bam!
The cover. She's going for it.
And a kick out. Staying in this one.
Oh, what a clubbing blow.
Ooh, stiff punch.
And she's climbing up the wall of the steel cage.
Gradually getting closer and closer to the top. This is not going to end well.
Powerbomb! From up in the cage, down in the ring she goes.
No one's going to freely allow you to just scale the cage.
And Ripley getting laid into there.
The steel cage is just as punishing as your opponent, Cole.
Vice, knee.
Axe kick right to the
305. Hazardous situation for Ripley.
Power slam. Good night.
Look at
Ripley gets her back. Climbing up the cage now.
She's struggling and looking like an easy target.
Power slam.
Firm control.
Ooh, nothing fancy with that boot.
She's looking winded now.
I don't think anyone wants to spend any more time in this cage.
Clubbing blow.
Kick to the gut. Here it comes.
There's the riptide. I think Ripley can end this.
Into the pinfall for the victory.
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Sent right into the corner.
She's signaling for the official to open the cage door. She continues to fight off her opponent.
Being carried around now. Jax throws a hard punch. Cold steel in her grasp now as she scales the cage.
Taking it nice and steady, trying to make it to the top.
And she's up there, seated on top of the cage. She could be close to victory if she can get over the cage.
I would tell her don't look down, but all there is now is down.
Yeah, the easy part was getting up there.
Taking off up the wall, the cage now.
Face full of steel.
Goodbye.
A big kick to the gut, and a clubbing forearm. This is just brute power. What a German suplex. She's heading up the cage wall.
The top of the cage is so close, yet so far.
Starting up the side of the cage now. Will she complete her escape? Just have to get over the top here.
Oh, careful. She's so close right now.
She's starting to climb up the cage wall.
cage. Goodbye. I think we're about to see it. Muscles him all the way up. Powerbomb. Will that overtake Lola? Sidewalk slam.
And she's reeling now.
And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate, to start going for Hail Mary plays.
Nia Jax taunting a fallen opponent and delivering an epic leg drop. She's had enough. This could be over right here. Got the setup, and there's the powerbomb. And now it's all Nia. It is uncanny how these women are still going. Sheer will, sheer desire to prove they belong on top of the women's division. Oh, look out.
She got her shoulders down.
Seated choke bomb.
Scaling the steel cage wall.
Opportunity is just a few feet away now. Ooh! This is not going to end well. Powerbomb. Oh, she has to be bruised after that fall.
Falls to the mat with a thud.
Has to refine a balance. It's hard to gather your whereabouts once you fall off the cage.
Hoisted high above her head. And down. Leading her into the corner now. Oh, man. Nasty kick. Look, they've got their opponent's leg trapped into an ankle breaker. Suplex. Oh, a boot to the face. Deep into the match. This could end it.
And a kick out right away.
Incredible power to kick out at just one. Pow, what a shot. Scissors kick, sucker. Oh, no mercy behind that forearm.
Nia Jax has the firm upper hand.
Ripley needs to be resourceful. Find an opening. Oh. 305. Rhea went down in a heap. Strong kick. My goodness. Put into the corner. What could be next? From behind. Snap German suplex.
Ripley in a surprising bit of danger.
Big time offense from Lola. Oh my gosh.
And again, the head has been the target here.
It's a surefire way to keep your opponent out of sorts.
Just bounce that face like a basketball.
And taking aim right at the midsection with this offense. Making a move, but is it the right moment?
Oh, no! From the top rope!
Rhea Ripley showing off her outrageous power. Electric. Oh! Devastating facebuster.
Shoulders down. Jax could be put away here.
Saw what was coming and Rhea Ripley with the riptide. Wow, Ripley got her.
Thunderous Club comes down. Very effective.
The WWE Universe is on its feet.
And deservedly so. These superstars are holding nothing back. Positioning the arm for a big leg drop. Boom! Take it over! Going for the win here!
Counter stopped. It's not over yet.
Nia looking to end this thing. Oh my Lord! Slam into the ropes. Man,
Jax takes on another heart attack there.
Yeah, Nia's looking like a shell of her dominant self here.
Over and over. That got bad real quick. Bam! She's taken into the corner. Needs to get out. And she's got the head scissors cinched in, and this is just torturous. Look how she's raining down those elbows. Showing out their deadlifting prowess and just tossing their opponent like they're nothing. Fading. Oh, backbreaker too.
She's calling for the referee to open the cage door.
All the way up and all the way down. Powerbomb. Will that overtake Lola?
Face first off the knee. Ran into the pin. This is for the match.
Digging deep for a kick out. Really had less than a second to stay alive there.
She turns it around with the reversal.
What a shot by Nia Jax.
Face first in the turnbuckle.
Oh, the power of Nia. Lift up. Power bomb.
And more damage being inflicted on the torso.
Repeatedly going after that midsection. Just devastating.
Picked up and being carried around now. Driving face first.
Oh, knees right to the lower back.
Driven down. Rhea Ripley with the riptide.
Wow, Ripley got her.
Looks like she's going to climb the steel cage.
You have to be cautious while climbing. Don't want to slip and fall.
All her progress comes crashing down.
Situational awareness seems to be lacking late in the match.
Caught the leg. Might have her shoulders down. No, she kicks out.
What? What do you say? This is amazing.
What a match. Good Lord. Talk about getting drilled. The summit of this steel cage is in sight, gentlemen.
Oh! Trying to make their way out of the cage. And crashing a long way down. She got sent back to the mat. Hard.
She picked her opponent off the cage. Now she has become the aggressor.
Loving blow.
Propped up in the corner.
Boom! Boot!
Nice.
The cover! The cover! And she just stopped the pin. Ooh, that hurt right in the kidney.
Golly. And her torso really looks to be the big target here.
Oh, look at this. Oh, this is so unique. Look at this.
There it is.
Win!
Up the electric chair, down for the drop.
Uh-oh. Going up the wall of the steel cage now.
Looking to keep steady, keep balanced.
And now she's scaling the steel cage wall. She's trying. Half her body's over the top of the cage.
She's still a long way up, gentlemen.
Got to her.
Not going to let her capitalize just yet.
Fingers hooked into the cage and starting the climb. Oh, ouch.
Uh-oh, face first.
Crashing to the mat.
Hard knee to the gut by Lola Vice and ass kick.
This could be the end for Ripley.
And she did it. Big win inside the cage.
Here is your winner, Lola Vice.
And somehow, some way, we have a winner.
But they are feeling the effects of that brutal cage.
There's a reason this is called a triple threat match, gentlemen, and these three superstars just showed us all why.
The steel cage has been locked shut, and there's nowhere to go now but at each other. Tonight, the ring will be filled with Rhea Ripley, Lola Vice, and Nia Jax.
Now these superstars are realizing exactly what they've gotten themselves into. The steel cage leaves you with nowhere to run away from conflict. Only choice is to face your competition head on.
Oh my God. Vicious backbreaker. Hooked up. Shin breaker. Like a brick wall running into you. Caught with the elbow. Unloads with the boot. Oh, brutal.
What kind of headspace do you need to be in to succeed in a triple threat match?
A very focused one, Michael. There's no room for distractions.
I'll second that. Focus is the only way to navigate this chaos. Oh, man, like getting hit by a brick wall.
Right to the hand. You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that.
Uncorks another one.
Boom, nice. Shoulders down, pinning predicament.
Sidewalk slam.
She came into this cage match ready to give as good as she gets.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good. Armbar.
Punishing stretch.
That can prohibit any use of their shoulder going forward.
Suplex.
Body slam.
We're gonna see it.
Power. Sit down. Power bomb. That power bomb was absolutely worthy of both halves of its name. Both arms captured and vitriolic stomps.
Multiple stops.
You gotta wonder if there's more animosity in this match than we previously thought.
Samoa drop.
And she quickly turned that around. Blow to the breadbasket. Ow! Ooh! Chop block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. You have to admit, that was a smart bit of offense, cutting their opponent down to size like that.
Right to the spine. Battle of counters. No one's getting their full offense in.
Drop kick from behind. Punch right to the face. Bang! Flapjack.
Gosh, landing face first.
Nia didn't look too comfortable there.
A vicious attack by Ripley, putting that wicked straight to work.
And we have a pin attempt.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy. Just using the adrenaline to stay in the match. We're no closer to a winner just yet.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. And gets out of trouble by fighting out of that one. And this could really be an opening for something even bigger over the course of this match. Followed by the axe kick. Face plant. Lola Vice setting her opponent up. About to strike. She catches Lola with a strong impact.
Rhea powering up her opponent. Trying her best to fight out of harm's way. Oh yeah, she is really getting fired up.
Oh, well-measured strike. German suplex.
Up for the electric chair, down for the drop. Trapped in a tough situation, trying to find her way out. And she does.
What a way to get out of that one. Look at this. This can't be good. Lands face first. Really trying to do everything she can to get back in this. They're going to use the cage as a weapon.
Mat slam with some attitude.
Calculating the next move here.
She's calling the ref to open the door. She wants out now. Trying her best to fight out of harm's way.
Rhea Ripley setting up her opponent. Here it comes.
Ripped. Muscled all the way up and all the way down. Powerbomb. Jax on the verge here.
Oh my God, did you see that? Kick out at one.
You gotta be kidding me. Everyone here is in shock.
Nia brought out her biggest guns, but it wasn't enough to end this.
Going up and possibly out.
She's taking off up the side of the cage here. Here we go. Heads up the cage. Northern Lights! This stage, the damage is really mounted.
Yeah, this is troubling. Can only hold on for so long now. Insulting.
Oh, just scrubbing the face on the canvas.
And an elbow drop to follow.
Wow.
Just cranking the head. That's how you wear down your opponent. Systematic attack of that arm. Back suplex. Oh no.
Face buster. Lola's been on the receiving end for a bit now.
Rice is breaking down a bit.
Not a good spot to be in. Scoop slam. She's finding herself a foothold to climb the cage.
Taking it step by step. Climbing onwards and upwards.
And finally reaches the top of the steel cage.
Nasty impact.
It crashes right back down to the mat.
Uh-oh. All the way up. And got the foot up, and there's the powerbomb. And Ripley felt every bit of that.
She kicks out. I don't believe it.
I don't know what more you have to do to keep Rhea Ripley down here.
And Nia Jax is astonished that she didn't close it out with that one. Ooh!
Kick to the stomach.
For the win. Vice is going to do it. And a shoulder is lifted before one.
She's not done yet, but you have to believe that she's still in all sorts of trouble here.
Boom! Backdrop suplex.
What a high
angle right across the shoulders. Burying knees into the body. Scooped up, tilt-a-whirl slam.
Now heading up the cage.
And each step up this cage takes more and more energy to accomplish.
Up high. Boom. Kick to the gut by Ripley. Rhea with the riptide. Ripley with an emphatic statement.
She's headed up, attempting to climb the wall of the cage.
In a vulnerable position here, caution is paramount.
Powerbomb! She falls all the way back to the mat.
So discouraging to get sent back down like that, especially at this point in the match.
Oh, right to the side of the face.
Momentum clearly on the side of Ripley.
Precision attacks, courtesy of Rhea Ripley.
Not an easy climb, even when you aren't in the middle of the match.
She felt a bit awkward from the cage there.
Something to keep an eye on.
I don't think that's how she imagined it going.
Slam!
Got them off their feet here.
Wow, she has her down for the count.
And a kick out at two.
Somehow she's still in this matchup. It's unbelievable.
Really trying to do everything she can to get back in this.
Trapped in a tough situation, trying to find her way out. And she does.
Caught in a bad spot. Powerbomb. Backbreaker. Fingers hooked into the cage and starting the climb.
Have to dig deep if you want to reach the top of the cage.
And she's climbing up the wall of the steel cage. She could be close to victory if she can get over the cage.
Now she just has to figure out how she's getting down.
Climbing up the cage now. Oh, and she's on top of the cage. This is her moment to escape.
She's still a long way up, gentlemen.
Oh!
Oh, face full of steel.
Goodbye.
Rhea Ripley electric chair.
Driven down face first. Driving down with the axe handle.
It is beyond electric in here. This energy is on another level. She's looking to ascend the cage now.
You gotta admire the determination here.
Going to try and scale the steel cage wall.
Trying to escape the cage.
And she's on top of the cage. This is her moment to escape.
She's so close to getting the win here.
Powerbomb.
Oh, her progress comes crashing down.
Some real damage was done there.
What a fall. There's the bell, and she survives this brutal cage match.
Here is your winner, Nia Jax.
And somehow, some way, we have a winner.
But they are feeling the effects of that brutal cage.
She came into this match on a mission, determined to outlast and outwork both of her opponents.
In that case, Saxton, I'd say mission accomplished.
The cage door is locked, and we are ready for this steel cage match. Tonight, the ring will be filled with Rhea Ripley, Lola Vice, and Nia Jax.
Only the most personal of rivalries get settled inside the cage. This is the one way you know that your opposition has nowhere to run, but Neither do you. Ooh, clothesline delivered. Oh, snapping the leg in. Oh, the torque on the knee. Has the arm into a hammerlock cinched in.
There's our breaker. Ooh. Ooh, sidewalk slam. What's coming next? Back suplex.
Ooh.
Very nice. Headbutt to the back of the neck. What a chancery. Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what. Look at this. Pendulum backbreaker. Tick-tock. There's definitely an elevated sense of pressure in a triple threat match.
Yeah, that's because it's really your match to lose. You don't have to be pinned to lose this one. The pendulum is swinging faster with each passing second.
And that attack might have put Rhea in check.
Yeah, Nia broke her down there.
What a headbutt.
Vicious.
Clobbered with a double axe handle.
Momentum clearly on the side of Nia Jax.
Can Ripley recover from this adversity?
Axe handle.
Legs caught. And she goes for the quick pin. And she kicks out right away.
Trying to get this over with pronto.
And an elbow. Whoa.
She's able to evade. And down.
Not looking good. In this position.
Shot to the throat.
Lifted and completely helpless here. What a press slam! Rocked with the point of the elbow. Pin. She can end this now. Raising the arm before one.
She shows that she's far from finished.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Big boot. Vicious.
Ripley is getting beaten down here.
Just brutal attacks coming from Nia Jax. The climb to the top now is going to take every ounce of energy.
Trying to make their way out of the cage. Oh, no! From the top rope! She falls all the way back to the mat.
That wasn't the kind of outcome she expected.
Setting her up here.
Nia Jax beating down her opponent. Looks like she's going to climb.
I do not like the looks of this, Michael. Nia Jax from the middle rope has her opponent. Boom! Samoan drop. Grabbing a hold of their opponent face first into the cage. This could be over right here. Powerbomb. Jax on the verge here.
Ooh, right in the face. Oh, ouch.
Nasty roundhouse kick.
And Rhea on the wrong end of some aggression there.
This deep into a triple threat, you're lucky if you're still standing.
Drop kick from behind.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Shoved into the ropes and attacking the lower back.
Oh, my God.
Jax looks absolutely out of it. And down for the count.
Stop the pin, preventing this match from ending. Oh, what a clubbing blow. This is getting into dangerous waters here.
Could be getting into a dire situation soon.
Foot just stomping down.
She's on noodle legs, not looking good.
German suplex. Boom, what impact.
Ran into the pin. This is for the match. She breaks it up.
What is this? Come on.
Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
She doesn't even get a count of one.
Looks like there's some more fight left in her. Oh, man. Fight was ready for that one. Rapid shots right to the gut. Brutality.
Flapjack.
Gosh, landing face first.
Incoming.
Off the mark. She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy.
She gets bounced into the corner.
And she saw that coming from Jax.
Devastating clothesline delivered by Rhea Ripley. Make it twice. And now maneuvers her opponent. Ripcord dropkick.
We knew we were in for something special between these competitors, but they are taking things over their own limits.
Lining up the opposition for a nice kick.
Looking for more damage here. Release back suplex. Ouch.
Oh, right to the leg. Elbow drop. Watching her prey rise. We know what she's looking for here.
Oh, look at this.
Stops the kick. She's just taken so much damage to this point.
Yeah, she has seen better days. Today, not one of them.
Nia Jax taunting her opponent. Leg drop.
This building is rocking right now.
She's got her pin. This might be the end. A kick out at two.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
Some serious damage to the arm being inflicted here. Knee smashes right to the spine.
And a reverse DDT to follow. Tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
And it's scouted. Now get pinned now. Vice has got to get out of it.
Doing whatever it takes to keep this one alive.
And an answer from her. With a 305.
There's one for Vice before.
Here's the pin attempt. Cover. And stops the pin.
A little too close for comfort for her.
Sidewalk slam.
And again, the torso is the target here.
Clearly attacking that area is the strategy tonight.
What a boom.
Display of strength here. Oh, man, taking it to the trachea.
Oh, what's this going to be?
Wheelbarrow.
And driven down face first.
Brought down with a roundhouse.
Cold steel in her grasp now as she scales the cage.
Determined to make it up the cage, balance in a tight grip or keep.
And Rhea finds a counter.
Soaring. Boom.
Nia's getting picked apart here.
Ripley has halted the irresistible force here. Momentum isn't completely on Lola's side just yet.
For the win. Vice is going to do it. She breaks the ref's count.
The fact that these superstars can still be moving at this point is beyond the realm of reality.
What a shot.
All the way up. And powerbomb. Will that overtake Lola? Oh, man.
And Nia
Muscled all the way up and all the way down. Powerbomb. Jax just turned the lights out.
2 count. 3. No, a 2 count.
This match should be over. Ripley has more guts than brains.
Nia brought out her biggest guns, but it wasn't enough to end this. Every person in this capacity crowd is on their feet.
And with good reason. These superstars are earning all of their respect.
Trying to stay sure-footed on the way up.
Oh my goodness.
Powerbomb! She fell a bit awkward from the cage there.
Something to keep an eye on.
Didn't look like much, but trust me, this late in the match, it doesn't take much.
This is a situation you want to avoid. She's going for the victory. Pin attempt broken. Lift it up. What's next? Oh, shoulder breaker. That is gonna hurt.
Uppercut connects.
Now positioned onto the top rope.
Schoolboy. Shoulders are down.
Kick out. She still has life. What does she have to do to put her away?
I'm asking myself the same question. I have no idea.
Textbook side headlock takeover. Tremendous pressure applied. Sent into the ropes and a sharp elbow to the back.
Russian leg sweep. Not done there.
Just raining down punches.
Pin now. Vice has got to get out of it.
And she did it. Big win inside the cage.
Here is your winner, Nia Jax.
An always thrilling steel cage match. Unpredictable to the very end, but there's the survivor.
I think it was fairly apparent early on that she was going to do anything she had to do in order to get the win in this triple threat. And boy, did that resolve pay off.
Preparations have completed, and the time has come for the steel cage match. This match about to get underway with Rhea Ripley, Lola Vice, and Nia Jax.
I'll tell you, if a score can't be settled between these superstars in a cage match, I don't know what it'll take.
A lot of turmoil being held captive by the walls of the cage. And you're right, Saxton. If this environment isn't enough to end this conflict, then nothing will.
STO!
And now placed in the corner. Oh, man, right across the chest.
Connecting with a sharp elbow.
All the way up.
Done good!
sit-out slam.
Good golly, Miss Molly. Sure, clothesline. Ooh. The face has been planted.
Punch right to the face. Corey, just how important is creating a temporary alliance in a triple threat match?
Well, it can be important, but you just have to remember that a temporary alliance is just that, temporary. The enemy of your...
Nia Jax covers her in.
Forces the shoulder up.
Not the worst idea going for a pin there, but it's close.
Kicks to the cranium of their opponent.
And now that's some nasty offense imposed on Vice.
Jax causing damage, causing harm.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Driven down face first. Oh, jarring back elbow.
Hoisted up high here.
Can't prepare your face for that.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Can she get the pinfall? Maybe. Bringing up the pin right there. What a counter!
Wrenching their opponent, and look at these. And a series of vicious knee strikes to the body.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. Flapjack.
Gosh, landed face first. Powerbomb position.
Fighting out. Hammering away with punches to the face. Scoop slam. Oh, clothesline.
And she anticipated what was coming.
Shoulders down. Going for the cover.
And she saves the match.
Ooh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly.
Oh, my God. Vicious backbreaker. Like a brick wall running into you. Oh, did you hear that?
Getting her set up for something in the corner.
And that was a well-executed attack.
Uh-oh.
Both arms trapped. This will not end well.
Oh, stop after stop after stop. Jeez. The proverbial money has been stopped.
She goes for the cover. And breaks the count. This match continues on.
The face has been planted.
Setting up for something here. Oh, the shoulder takes a pounding there. Bang! Nia didn't look too comfortable there.
Ripley clearly enjoying her infliction of agony.
Oh, ran face first. Punishing double axe handle. Spin kick to the midsection. Looking a little dazed here. Oh, shot right to the kidney. Scissors kick
With authority. Just battering their opponent.
Great reversal from Jax.
Face buster.
Stops Ripley's attack. Into a sidewalk slam. Attacking the torso again, doing a little more damage. Nasty face.
This could be over right here. Got the setup, and there's the powerbomb. Jax on the verge
puts her on the offensive. Vice, knee. Followed by the axe kick for the win.
She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got.
Oh, heinous.
Finds the roll-up. Oh, turns it around and has the pin. And she breaks the count.
That's smart. Taking the one to catch your breath.
And again. Kick to the gut by Ripley. Followed by...
And that took Nia down.
Cover, cover, cover.
2.
Shutting that down with the back elbow. 305.
That's one of her bites before.
And signaling the cage door open.
She sees daylight. Can she make it? Put on the top rope. Something big's coming.
Nia Jax beating down her opponent. Looks like she's going to climb.
I do not like the looks of this, Michael. Nia Jax from the middle rope has her opponent.
Jax with a Samoan drop.
Immediate cover after the impact.
Grabbing a hold of their opponent face first into the cage.
Once again, our women's division is putting the whole industry on notice with a match like this.
And up the side of the cage she goes.
Taking flight.
Feeling froggy.
Wasting no time. Into the cover.
Leaning on the turf. Thunderous headbutt by Jax. And Nia is thinking about ending it right here. This'll do it.
Jax hits the Annihilator. Does that finish Ripley for good?
What's coming here? Submission move being applied. Armbar's in. Armbar.
Cross-armbar's in. No. Change of plans. Oh, right on the arm.
Not good. Kick right to the face.
Ooh.
The WWE Universe has come alive in this one.
They are up and they... Ripley has things right where she wants them. Here we go. Tie.
No doubt Ripley just ended this.
Look at this. This can't be good.
It's the Samoan drop.
Pin now. Vice has got to get out of it.
And there's the survivor of this steel cage match.
Here is your winner, Nia Jax.
Broken, beaten, and scarred. But there is your winner.
And that's about as conclusive a win as you can get in the cage.
I applaud all three of these superstars for pulling off a match like this.
The cage door is locked and we are ready for this steel cage match. This match about to get underway with Rhea Ripley, Lola Vice, and Nia Jax.
The thing about a steel cage match is as much as you can prepare yourself for the type of pain that'll be inflicted on you in a setting like this, none of that preparation actually matters once the bell rings and you're actually locked in the cage.
Oh my God, a clothesline. Uh-oh, carefully measured. Oh man, leg drop heartbreaker.
As the arm bars stretch in.
Just stretching out the arm.
An injured shoulder puts you below square one. This is a smart strategy here.
Each inch you climb puts you in more of a precarious position.
Powerbomb.
She comes flying off the cage and back down to the ground.
Definitely a rough landing. Back suplex.
Corey, I have to ask, how do you prepare for a steel cage match?
The only preparation is accepting your fate. There's nothing worse than that feeling the first time flesh meets steel. But if you can learn to withstand that pain, you might actually have a chance of winning. Big clothesline.
She escapes the attack.
Device wasn't showing any mercy there.
Nia certainly put her best effort behind that move.
Oh, caught by the back elbow.
From behind, back suplex. All the way up.
Done good!
Down, around into the schoolboy. Shoulders are down.
Kick to the gut. Here's the setup. Powerbomb. Crashing down like that, having the wind knocked out of you. Never a good time for that to happen.
Jaw-shattering boot. Ooh.
Smashing the jaw.
Point of the elbow finds the mark.
Lights was ready for that one.
Followed by the axe kick.
The face has been planted.
Nia Jax taunting a fallen opponent.
And stays one step ahead.
Jax got taken to task right there.
Ripley's displaying that cutthroat approach to competition, sparing no pity for her opponent right now.
Going for the cover. She powers out immediately there.
She's really letting her opponent know how much fight she has.
Put in the corner now.
Has her opponent locked in tight, and look at these vicious knee strikes, and then one to the gut.
Whipped across the ring.
That ain't right.
I've seen Saxton thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Please don't remind me, Corey.
This is not going to be good.
Relentless. Practically never-ending blows. Coming at full force here.
Oh, look at.
That is attacking with malicious intent.
You can feel the resentment building with each stomp there.
Oh, watch this.
This is nasty. Brutality.
Treating the cranium like a
Cover now.
easily enough to keep her down. Super kick.
And there's the takedown.
What's coming next? A back suplex. And shoulders down. This might do it. She breaks the count quick.
Yeah, she probably knew that cover wouldn't do it.
Well-placed kick. She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy. Right to the chest.
Oh, disabling the leg with that.
Lifted and completely helpless here. Uh-oh. Going up the wall, the steel cage now.
In a vulnerable position here. Caution is paramount.
Oh!
Trying to escape the cage.
Oh, no! From the top rope. She got set back to the mat. Hard.
Definitely not the outcome she was hoping for when she started climbing.
Strenuous effort here. Showing off her well-educated feet.
For the win. Vice is going to do it. She still fights out in one.
She is still in this fight. Ripley getting Nia all lined up. Here we go.
Right to the back. Turn out the lights.
The match clearly taking a heavy toll.
She's really taking a beating tonight. I don't think she's got much left.
Delivering nasty stomps.
Side Russian leg sweep, takedown, and these will keep you down.
As her opponent locked in tight, and look at these vicious knee strikes.
And a kick to the body to finish it off.
What a all the way up, and got the setup, and there's the powerbomb.
And that can keep Lola down.
Kick to the gut by Ripley, followed by I think Ripley can end this.
2.
And she did it. Big win inside the cage.
Here is your winner, Rhea.
To the arm.
Terrible. Deep into this match, and don't think anybody will question the toughness on display here tonight.
Pressure
Takes a lot of guts to even set foot in the cage, but to
trying to
win
fight on, but
is even
it might be
more
too late.
impressive.
To win a triple threat match, you need incredible skill,
up and being
instincts,
carried
or
around.
luck. Dare I say, tonight's winner showed
Good night.
3 and
Surely this match can't go on much longer.
This could be the defining moment of this match for him. What does he do now? Anticipated that. Good God, we all felt that. Open the penalty box for high sticking. No! And he's only got one thing on his mind right about now.
Here we go.
Diving brain chop.
Oh, he had that scouted. Heel hook. And here we go for this one as brutality surrounds the ring in the form of a steel cage. Tonight the ring will be filled with Rhea Ripley, Lola Vice, and Nia Jax.
I'll tell you, if a score can't be settled between these superstars in a cage match, I don't know what it'll take.
A lot of turmoil being held captive by the walls of the cage. And you're right, Saxton. If this environment isn't enough to end this conflict, then nothing will. Being able to pull that off, no one is going to question if you skip going to the gym tonight.
Has to find a way out of this. Press slam. Kick. Corey, what would you say is the most important thing to remember in a triple threat match?
We always say it because it's always true, Cole. You have to keep your head on a swivel. You can't just focus on one opponent, because the second you do, the other will change the complexion of this match. Having eyes in the back of your head here is paramount.
A second time.
And if your back goes, everything goes. It's the quickest way to immobilize someone. Look at this, launched into the cage.
Perfectly aimed strike from Nia Jax.
Asking for the door to open. Why climb when you can just walk out? She's got the right idea.
If Vice wasn't shown any mercy there.
Jax causing damage, causing harm. Here's the Cobra Clutch. Cobra Clutch locked in. Backbreaker. There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest.
And down. Lola's been on the receiving end for a bit now.
This is exactly why Jax is so dominant.
Backbreaker. What a sidewalk slam.
All the way up.
Across,
Going for the pin.
stopping the referee's count. She's kept this one alive.
Ouch.
Turns it around.
Kick to the gut. Here's the setup. Powerbomb. That was one of those power bombs that would shorten someone's career.
Calculating the next move here.
Sit out powerbomb.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. Oh, what a clubbing blow. Wind him up. Boom. Knock him down. Ouch.
Oh, look at this. This is outrageous power. Oh, just sickening.
Now that's what you call impact.
Picked up and being carried around now.
Muscle all the way up and all the way down. Powerbomb.
Rhea went down in a heap.
And a kick out. What on earth?
What? What just... I can't.
Agreed, Saxton. Looks like there's no limit to how much damage this superstar can absorb.
In the air, gets down. Into the cover. She kicks out with force.
She is showing us something special here tonight. Here's the Cobra Clutch. Cobra Clutch. Locked in. Fading. Oh, backbreaker too.
Jax with the irresistible offense.
Ripley's experiencing some brutality.
Being carried around now. Samoan drop.
Schoolboy line to put this one away.
Shoulder up before the count started.
Still in it.
What a gutsy performance.
Scooped up. Tilt-a-whirl slam.
Oh.
Just defiantly fighting off her opponent. Sharp clothesline. Looking for more damage here. Release.